真正的忍者已经到来。Real ninjas podcast， 别说只有句话题，一般命都是凭了发现，但是忍者真水考验，忍者精神永不
灭。What up? It's me, Prez, and guess what? You have stumbled upon a Real Ninjas podcast where we talk about interesting topics, critique viral videos.
This is a DJ Noise.
And then we talk about fuck shit also. All right. And where there's Prez, there's Bread. What up, Bread?
You know what it is, Real Ninjas claws enacted.
All right. So, as always, we have an interesting topic. Today's topic is why men aren't approaching women anymore. Women, it's time to hunt or stay single. Okay? All right? Because men ain't approaching anymore. All right? And this isn't me saying this. These are the ladies saying this. Okay? They are wanting men to approach more often, but sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze, okay? For some guys, all right? It's really most guys because the birth rate has went down, all right?
People ain't getting married like that no more.
No.
They not even for real entering into any type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a thing of the past almost.
Mm-hmm. Also, the demographic where you should be dating, they're not dating. Okay, I got a lot of stats today. Okay, let me not just ramble them off. Okay, but I got a clip here, and it's of a lady telling why men aren't approaching women anymore. So let's check that out.
Guys approaching women anymore. It's not as simple as men just losing confidence. Most guys don't want to make a woman feel uncomfortable or be labeled as creepy. And yes, rejection stings too. The tricky part is that women say they want men to make the first move, and just as many say, leave me alone. That mixed signal makes guys freeze. Women often hesitate too because they've been told that making the first move means they're chasing, being too much, or somehow less feminine. So men wait for a green light that never comes. Women wait for men to lead, and then no one moves. It's turned into a dating freeze where everyone's afraid to mess up or be judged. The fix is simple. Someone has to go first. So for the women watching, give clear, welcoming signals. And for the men, be respectful and real. The best connections happen when someone has the courage to break the silence. Follow for more.
Oh, no.
I was about to say, I seen this clip. That's why I picked it out. And that was horrible advice.
Yeah.
Somebody has to go first. So you basically said, guys, just go ahead and do it anyway.
Well, you're trying to get advice from the side of not the man.
Uh-huh.
If we're the ones that are supposed to be approaching, why wouldn't you ask us why we ain't approaching?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like what I just heard right there was
and when I say
we shouldn't have to do anything, so just go ahead.
Be respectful.
Be respectful, and girl, like the girls give clear signs thing is about the most that she gave of like some advice that I would be like, okay, but what I'm saying is like when I hear girls give clear signs, right? Whatever dude, because the first thing is it's got to be the dude that you want to approach you.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever dude that you want to approach you, look at that motherfucker, smile, wave. You know what I'm saying?
The girls don't think that's a clear sign. A clear sign for a girl is if I look at you, you look away. to look back and look away, to look back one more time, that means come get me.
That's not clear.
That's not clear at all, but they think it is.
But that, and so again,
I literally heard that verbatim when I just said.
so again, then we're talking about accountability. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're sitting here telling the guy that's a clear sign, and the guy's telling you no, it's not. Oh, but it should be. Well, what it should be isn't what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? That's probably why it's not happening for me. Like,
what I don't like is girls, women in general, they think that they are expert on dating. Like that's a girl topic. It's really not.
it's not.
You know, because y'all don't have
Because y'all don't say who gets in a relationship.
You know what I mean? And what they do is the thing, because they are the ambassadors of feelings. You know what I mean? That means that they gotta know more about love and sex and stuff about than men.
Not at all.
But y'all don't learn nothing about love and sex. Y'all just do it. It gets done to you also. You know
But
what I mean?
again, if you wanted to be respected, or you know what I'm saying, in that field or in whatever you're talking about, again, part of what comes with that is owning up to certain shit. You have to, you know what I'm saying? So as a guy that has physical power, I'm responsible for how I yield such power.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm like, even if I'm defending myself, I can't go so hard to where like now I'm, you know, threatening this motherfucker.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So again, bringing it back, if you gonna talk about relationships, you have to show me times, or you know what I'm saying, there has to be some type of indication that you know what you're talking about and use your shit responsibly. So if you're talking about, oh, well, you know, guys always cheat, and this has been my experience, these have been the stories I've heard, you know what I'm saying, and this is where we meet in the middle. Okay.
Well,
but to be like, oh, well, I'm the ambassador of feelings, and because I feel this way, that's what it is. Like, I'm not a fan of that. You know what I'm saying? Because at what point does it become about your responsibility in a relationship? You know what I'm saying? So one of my responsibilities that I understand is that whenever some shit go down with you, I gotta hear about it. You know what I'm saying? Even if I want to or not. But I still have to be supportive of your feelings and the shit that you're going through. Now, I get where it's not necessarily the same. What up, man? It's not necessarily the same because I'm your leader, knight in shining armor, etc. So I can go talk to a therapist or one of my boys, this, that, and the other. However, if you're the type of woman that I'm with that's like, no, you don't have to go talk to Prez, you can talk to me, then I'm gonna expect the same safe space for my shit that I want to say and talk about, and maybe
don't like it.
And even if you don't like it, you have to sit there and fucking, oh well, this, that, you know what I'm saying?
Jeff in the house.
What up, Jeff? And so, you know, that's I said that's what I find, because even if it's not that, it's going to be something that they don't feel they have to do in order to be in a relationship or have the fucking time. You know what I'm saying?
Got some stats, all right? But before we get in that, definitely, we see you, Jeff.
What up, Jeff? I said, what up?
He hitting all passes. What up, Coach? What up, Cornbread? What up, Coach Bread?
What up, Coach Bread?
So, the creepy word is definitely something that you don't want to run into.
Yeah.
Mainly because when you coming to you live from Little Caesars, as he like to say.
Yeah.
When You don't want to be called creepy. Okay, so that's like ostracization. You know what I mean?
Being
if I say that right.
ostracized.
Ostracization. I'll tell you.
Ostracization.
Here you go. You know what I mean? And like is primal for us to not want to be ostracized, because back when we was running through the jungle, you know what I'm saying? You get ostracized, you're out of the group. You're out of the group, you die.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you're not with your clique, with your crew, with your tribe, you're dead. Okay? And we don't like that. Okay. So to be named creepy is to be ostracized. We don't like that. A survey found that 44% of single men avoid initiating due to worries about misinterpretation of their advances. Okay, right. We don't want to be called. We don't. Sorry that I didn't approach you like you had in your dreams. Right. You know what I mean? Next time, let me know what your dream was, and maybe I can make that happen if it's going to lead to some vagina. Me personally, if it's going to lead to some vagina. You know what I mean?
I think a big thing is, and I guess this is more catered towards the dudes that have tried, are trying, you know what I'm saying, that are like in the game and still, I guess anything from like, you just want to get some to you have faith that love is still there, right? I think a lot of it is, you know, experience. You feel me? Like being like, all right. So on one hand, maybe like 18 to 25 or 27, 18 to 28, you know what I'm saying, is like naive. Between 29 and 35.
You talking about the girls or the guys?
Yeah, the females. Okay. Between 29 and 35 could go either way, to where like they usually have a kid or two by this point. They've had a couple bodies or a hot girl summer or two, you know what I'm saying? So like the canvas has been fucked with. And then after 35, they're just set in their ways and, oh, this is how niggas should be. And they're not going to settle for anything less because of whatever they think. Okay. Because the masters, you know what I'm saying? So like for a guy, it's like, you know, weighing pros and cons. Okay, I could get a blank slate, but then this bitch really doesn't know anything and I have to be patient. I could go.
Know anything like what?
Like, I mean, in life, like, you know what I'm saying? So she might not be ready to take care of a home while you're out fucking being the CEO of some shit, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Like don't have any life experience. That's what I'm saying. And then
I'm poor bitch not knowing shit.
Well, no, I'm saying that's like, so that's probably the best case scenario. But again, compared, like, so if you're your age right now, trying to get with a 20-year-old blank slate, and she like maybe had one boyfriend, you know what I'm saying, but has been taken care of all her life by her family and grandparents, and like hasn't had to do anything, you know, and that's not her fault. At the same time,
do anything like what?
Like I'm saying, so all she's had to do is listen to her mom and dad, go to school, and fucking yeah, you know what I'm saying. So unless they were teaching her like, hey, one day, if you want to become somebody's wife or have a career, these are your two paths. We're training you to be a mom and have a family because we want to keep the lineage. You know what I'm saying? So if they're doing that, then yes, okay, cool, fine. Best case scenario. If she's just a blank slate because nobody gave a fuck about her, you know what I'm saying? But then like she turns 18 and now all the bad shit happens. And by the time she's 21, here she is, you know what I'm saying? And she's just as fucking jaded as a 30-year-old at this point. So it's like all the shit that we were trying to say.
You jaded at 18. you was Celeste.
Yeah, like that, and that could be a possibility. But what I'm saying is this: we've talked about like, so as men, one to have, you know, like we don't need anything to have sex, right?
Uh-huh.
We just need to find something in order to like get there.
Okay.
In order to be in a relationship, though, there's got to be criteria fulfilled.
Okay.
You feel me?
Uh-huh.
And so because of that, it's like that's when we were saying, hey, if you're as close to a virgin, if you're a virgin, best case scenario, as close to that as possible without being demanding physically and emotionally, we can handle that. Outside of that, it's not going to look good for you. Coming into the relationship with kids that aren't mine, it's not going to look good for you. You know what I'm saying? And so the more, just like they have boxes they want checked off about, they got to be 6 foot and this and this. The opposite of that for us is our boxes of, okay, does she have kids? Does she have bodies? Is she masculine acting? Does she talk back? Does she, you know what I'm saying? And so in the parallel lane, we're not able to find that. And these are all things that are realistic that can be controlled by a bitch versus what they want.
Imagine nigga on a carpet.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So where we're saying, hey, we can't do anything about that, just settle in that fashion. Y'all are basically telling us to settle for a bitch that's delusional without accountability when y'all can change that. I'm cool. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I need to give Jeff
some marketing privileges.
Some stock options or something.
Little Caesar specials. One classic pepperoni and a crazy combo is $9.99. Y'all hungry? Check out Little Caesars. Or you can get a classic pepperoni puffs and a 2-liter for $15.99.
All right.
Located on Stevenson Drive.
No, if anybody else, I would not push that way, Jeff. But you try to shout out to your job.
You try to get some ducks.
Yeah, that's how good. You know what I mean? They need to look at that. See how much you promote them. You know what I mean? Shit. I agree with you. They want a magical name. You know what I mean? And shit. But got some more stats. 45% of men. Now listen, ladies. Okay, these are some shocking stats. I bet you didn't understand.
45%.
Because women live a whole different life when it comes to dating, and you don't understand it for real. You know, what I mean? Not for real. No. So here goes some stats. And every time I give stats to girls, they be mine. No, that's not true. It is.
I don't believe true. That.
Okay.
Because you're the ambassadors of feelings.
Okay.
So of course you don't.
And you get all the dick you want. Okay. Say crazy bread is so good.
You right. Bread is good. You feel me?
So statistics I got. 45% of men ages 18 to 25 have never approached someone in person. 40, half?
Almost half of dudes.
But in their prime, 18 to 25.
That's your prime.
A bitch 18 to 25.
It's their prime.
Been to Dubai.
Yeah.
Then had at least $200,000 before. And then been to a couple of times.
I'm trying to think when I was 18 to 25. No, I hollered at bitches, man.
I mean, we had to back then. You know what I mean? It wasn't no internet for real. You know what I mean?
There was chat rooms.
It wasn't. Chat rooms had old white guys in it mostly, though.
No. No, fam. I met 3 bitches off of chat rooms. Well, I met 2 of them actually in life after that. The third ones is the ones I regret the most because if I would have met them.
What we talking about? Because I know.
Yahoo chat.
When I went to college, it was Black Planet,
right?
MySpace. You know what I mean? Shit.
But that was like 05, 06.
Okay. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about like 99, 2000 when I was 18, 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? There was chat rooms like Yahoo chat, AOL chat. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And like, and I'm not saying it wasn't like creepy people in there or like, you know, people with masks on,
Uh-huh.
but the motherfuckers I talked to, it was like, yo, ASL, and that don't mean it's hell. That's age, sex, and location
Nigga,
for
that-
all you young
When I
niggas
first
out
saw
there.
that, I said, "What the fuck?" So why you want to know my age, sex, and location?
Right,
It's
you know?
right there in my profile. You know what I mean?
Because that's what got down to the nitty gritty. You would come in the room, nigga, 18, male from Illinois. You said you from Illinois, where you at? Oh, I'm in Springfield.
I'm in
Bitch, I'm in Bloomington. What's up? Private room. Is the Eclipse still popping in Springfield? Because me and my homegirls was talking about, yeah, it's still popping. What's up?
I never got with anybody off the internet
Nigga.
back then. I'm gonna say
That this is pre-iPhone internet, which is what I like to call it, because it was, yes, there was like still fucked up shit happening, right? But one, that was only if you was like on some real ass grimy shit. There was a time where the internet was trusted. Like it was the new kid in school, and it's like, hey fam, come play kickball.
everybody
with
was
us.
pretty honest. On
Yeah,
that.
you know what I'm saying?
Like, I remember the most I did on the internet was go to that page, or no, Craigslist.
Craigslist,
Yeah, not
yeah.
Black, never went to that page. Craigslist. Go look up female, male. You know?
Yeah, that type of shit. And you're like, F that. Oh,
And it was never a real bitch in there
No.
trying to get with. There was never really two bitches in there trying to get with a motherfucker. You know what I mean? But I like the pictures stuff. You know what I mean? Shit. So I was there for the pictures.
no, the one I regretted was going to fucking Florida, fam.
What you mean?
Because this was going into my senior year. My homeboy had just bought a fucking Dodge Neon, and they gave him 4 tickets to Universal Orlando. Just so happened, me and my boy
You're
Aaron.
over here making motherfuckers hungry. See,
Yeah.
I'm also posting the Burger King too, the new maple barbecue,
Bacon.
bourbon barbecue bacon sandwich.
Hell no.
Then it said, ooh.
That sound good. Ain't y'all niggas working out? Stop doing that, Jeff. Niggas supposed to be working out. But no, so he got the Neon and the Universal passes. We was gonna drive down to Florida, go to Universal, you know what I'm saying? He also had grandparents, so we had a place to stay. It was laid out. But just so happens, right before we get that news, like a week before that, we start talking to these 2 girls in Florida, Jamie and Whitney. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what y'all on? Okay, hit me tomorrow. Here's our number. Call us. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm staying at his crib. So they call, nigga. We each on the phone like, oh, okay. Well, yada, yada, start talking. And so then it got determined, all right, Jamie was hitting my boy Aaron up, and Whitney was with me. Whitney was the oldest one of the group. She was 21, nigga.
Okay.
I was 18, and she was like, when you get here, we're starting a family. And I said, okay. I was with the shits. I didn't end up going, but they did. And my bitch cried the whole time, fam, which she should have. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man. But they like sent me fucking like a picture, you know what I'm saying, with all of them. And I'm like, fuck. Damn. But then the other 2 times, so by the time Tinder and shit came out, I already knew what the deal was.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say, what turned me off to talking to girls online was when I met that old lady online. You know what I mean? She still got the same pictures up to this day.
You met her on Facebook?
I met her on MySpace.
Oh, MySpace.
But we still friends on Facebook. I wish I knew her. I can't remember her name though. You know what I mean? Shit. I can't remember her name. Where I fucking find these pictures, man. The no start with
I don't
a
even
B.
remember my MySpace, man.
I remember my password. I don't remember my MySpace though. Got some more stats. So just told you, 45% of men 18 to 25 have
That's
never
wild.
approached someone in person.
That's wild to me because 18 to 25, I had my first kid at 21.
Mm-hmm.
Well, got her pregnant at 20. I was 21 then, had her.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're not in that demographic.
but I am though, because I was still talking to bitches. Like, you know.
No,
what
it
I'm saying?
says 45% of men aged 18 to
No, so I'm
25
in the 55.
have never approached someone in person.
Right.
So you approach bitches in person. So
Right.
you
Yeah,
ain't-
so I'm in the 55.
Okay. Yeah. But also, and another 29% of men, of all men, report the same. So 29% of all men has never approached a woman in their life. Okay, some guys, it's called natural selection. Okay, some people just ain't made to breed and to keep their lineage going. Just think about
I think that's part of it.
it. But what's part of it?
But what you said, like survival of the fittest type shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think the other part of that, the other side of that coin, is that it's a psychology that was never to rarely talked about. Like, do you ever remember anybody in your life? I'm not talking about like your uncle being like, hey, just go up and talk to her and be nice to her and give her some flowers. Not like no shit like that, but actually somebody coming to you and being like, hey, this is the female and this is how the female acts. So this is how you have to approach the female. And you be like, but no, that's not, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think you can get bitches like that second approach you can say.
No, I'm not saying get bitches
Okay.
with psychology. I'm saying explaining the psychology of how females work and then in connection with what you're supposed to do to court them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because even in like biology class, they don't explain that shit. They say this is how the dude's body works. This is how the woman's body works. And when they come together, this is the chemical reaction and we get a fucking baby. You know what I'm saying? Emotional shit plus brain shit that makes serotonin comes out because you like this bitch. That's chemical too. And she does the same. Like, all that shit was explained. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm trying to explain some shit, but without giving it up. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So what I'm saying is like, saying like, even just being like, hey, before you even approach the bitch, you gonna have to profile this chick. What do you mean, Uncle Brad? Well, what I mean is, have you ever been to then this is maybe a teenager I'm talking to, because I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like a 14-year-old boy.
Okay.
Have you been to a birthday party, you know what I'm saying, that had boys and girls there? Yeah. Okay, so were there girls that were like sitting down, kind of being to themselves? And then there was girls that was up dancing, maybe twerking and stuff. And he's like, yeah. I said, okay, so right there's the difference that I need you to understand. I said, them twerking girls, they're what are some characteristics about them? They're outgoing. They like to vibe.
Okay.
They like to live in the moment. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I said, versus these girls that are sitting down are doing what? They're shy. They're kind of reserved. They're kind of, you know what I'm saying? They're waiting on somebody. Hey, would you like to dance?
Okay.
That sort of thing. Like, and even just that, like nobody ever explained that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by the psychology of like, hey, you're coming into this shit, but I really need you to understand what's going on.
If I was going to use psychology to tell a young man about women, you know what I mean? My thing would tell him, like,
I'll pass this one.
yeah.
Okay.
Bitches are extreme. I just passed it back.
Okay. No, I'm just making.
Bitches are extremely random. You know what I mean? Like they go off of what they feel or what they think or what they saw. You know what I mean? What their friend tells them is almost law. You know what I mean? Shit. If they hear a rumor, that's what they think about you. You know what I mean? Shit. So they're pretty impressionable. If I was going to use some psychology or tell a young man, this is how you approach a woman, I'll tell them there's no way to. The only way to approach a woman is to be what she wants already. So if you've been,
You're not wrong.
if you've been in the game for a little bit, let's say you're 20, 25. I say about 25, if you ain't learned about bitches, you know what I mean, shit, then you're pretty much behind the game. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Shit. So if you don't like that, if you ain't figured out that women like how you nice smells, nice cologne, you know what I mean?
Okay.
A bitch will tell you shit, she look at a dude's shoes first. You're stupid. But all right, my shoes are clean. You know what I mean? Shit. Oh, then the J's on. You know what I mean? Shit. You can get a bitch with some J's. Okay, shit.
Okay, and you're not wrong, and all of that definitely adds on to what I'm saying. Where I was going though was basically starting at the root and then grow. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean by shy girl, party girl, right? To explain a little bit more.
That's hard to wait, man. So I'm gonna put it up there. Hey, Jeff.
So it's like
We'll be working, nigga.
So this is what I mean by like profiling psychology, because what you're saying, yes, can work in both cases. However, we need to, you know what I'm saying? We need to get in there. The thing that you have to use, and this might make me sound like the villain, but is their emotions, since they're the master of it. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that, okay, if you're vibing in the moment with the party girl, right?
Okay.
And like you're dancing together and you're grabbing her however you want to, swinging her around, she's laughing, you fake choke her, and she's like, oh yeah, daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
At the end of everything, the vibe was cool, you did everything. You could be like, hey, let's go back to my place. And she might be like, cool.
Okay.
Right? You're not going to take that same approach with the shy girl that's sitting down in the Easter dress and like, you know what I'm saying?
See, I'm different.
And the reason why is because these are they want different things. Like in the end, they want the same thing, but it's two different approaches. So whereas this girl is more outgoing, and like, again, physical touch is everything too. So with the shy girl, you can't just put your hands on her, you know, do shit. You have to like be a certain way with it, because again, they're more reserved. They're looking for different shit. Okay. This girl might just want to fucking be okay with that, or be in thruples and shit like that. Right. This one, because she's more traditional, wants to be a wife and a mother, and so be protected and shit like that, right? Okay. So this is the girl that, like, if y'all are on a date, you're gonna hold her hand while you walk across the street, or like your touch is only gonna be protecting her, like you're gonna move her hair out of her eyes and be like, look, baby, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you're guiding her, you'll take her by the, you know what I'm saying?
Let's say this. I'm saying, like, you can't go like party girl, shy girl. You can't even like the bitch dancing and twerking. You know what I mean? Shit, she might just like to dance and twerk.
She might be a player.
She might be shy. She might not be. She might be shy, but she with her friends or not.
And so after this, let's start coming back up the wormhole, because we both know that the peacock is not going to spread its shit unless it's trying to be seen. That's all I'm trying to say. We know women. We know that women.
I know whores that are shy.
You're absolutely correct.
I know good girls that do pole dance. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. So,
and there's a psychology to get both, is what I'm saying.
I don't think it's a psychology to get girls.
There is.
I think that's the downfall of a young man, is trying to figure out all women.
No,
like, I mean, psychology is everything.
Yeah,
psychology is all.
So it's so it's all of them.
Women?
Yes, essentially, but all women are broken down into certain categories, and yes, it's not like fine-tuned or absolute because nothing is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? However, the most success comes from these things when based in with this type of female. You know what I'm saying? Because we know there's different types of female. I was just saying that to be more broad and to say, you know, to not try to get as deep.
No,
However,
I mean, we both got different approaches.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
But what I'm saying is just like how the police profile people would know that like it's in your nature to do this based on the shit that you do. That's all profiling is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I mean,
so just like how you know the bitch is a whore because her pattern says that she's a whore.
I mean,
whether you know that or not is the other thing. So if you don't know that and that's the pattern you see and the conclusion you draw because of the pattern, that's the profile.
I know a shy girl that had a baby by a dude and his brother.
Right.
You know what I mean? This bitch is she might not say nothing, but she'll suck your dick. Okay, I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
And so it's my bet then that this dude and her brother both at some point posed as protectors to this
she
bitch.
cheated. She cheated on the brother. That's all. That's it. That's all. Shy as fuck, don't talk. You know what I mean? Shit. You put your hand on her thigh, she might get wet. Okay,
So-
shit. I'm just saying.
So, but that's what I'm saying. So,
club.
Listen. So you understand, for a woman, when her man's hand is on her thigh, that's like marking, like, hey, you're my lady. So if that's
even
her,
if it's not her man,
even if it's not her man, that signifies to her, oh, I'm with him. That's protection. That's the psychology. That's what I'm talking about.
Or she gets defensive.
If she gets defensive, she goes, oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the thigh
So-
touch ain't even a good idea.
But,
for real.
but what I'm saying is, in that case, if that's what happened, then that's what I'm saying, because we know that didn't happen because she went. So they did something psychologically right to get the green flags to get par or birdie for the course.
I know you had sex with your baby's dad brother, so I think I can get this because you can fuck your baby dad brother.
But a shy girl wouldn't think like that, is what I'm saying. So like she could be shy.
What is shy to you? Like she don't speak.
Shy, like laid back, reserved,
Yeah,
boy. Like
yeah.
I'm just chilling.
Those are the bitches that'll suck your dick. You know what I mean? The quickest. The bitches that out here twerking, like it's like you done been to the club, you done been to the bar,
Right.
and there's a bitch out here dancing, clapping that thing, and then she might go home to her man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shit, or shit to her, she a faithful sneaky link. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Shit. You know what I mean? So,
And again, yes, we don't know any of that. What I'm
so
saying
if
is,
I was to use psychology to get a bitch, I'll use human psychology. You know what I mean? So
that's
poor bitch might want to ride. You know what I mean? Just like a poor nigga might want to ride. You know what I mean?
just like a homeless person might want some money.
Yes.
Okay, so hey, I got $1,000. I need you to come and sleep with this other homeless person. Because I know this nigga's so desperate that he'll do that. Psychology. Like, you know what I'm saying? That, like, yes, that's manipulation. And there's manipulation in psychology. That's why do you think they call it good cop, bad cop? Because it's a psychology thing. It's psychological. Hey, I'm gonna come be your friend, and this other motherfucker's gonna be mean to you, so you tell me the shit because we're close, buddy.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't the mating thing, the mating dance between men and women or whatever be the same thing?
it can't. Well, definitely if it's making like trying to
But
get
what
with
I'm saying,
and stuff like that.
so
a woman looking for the best that she can get. Okay, so it
But
doesn't
even
matter.
in that-
it doesn't.
but even if this nigga is the Boris Kojo of her life, Boris still has to green flag his way to the pussy. He still has to do everything right.
Boris, he don't gotta say nothing.
Now, if
Boris
she,
don't gotta do
now
shit to
listen,
be
if
Boris.
she's just going in saying, "Oh, I'm just getting the sperm and leaving," maybe not. But in order for him to say, bitch, will you marry me? Then absolutely.
I'm saying Boris ain't got to do shit to get a bitch. You know what I mean? Ain't no psychology needed.
All right.
Boris,
Boris, you know, hold on. You know, Boris ain't even like a real black dude, right?
Boris
He's
is a German. Yeah.
Like, and that's
He's
how
like German and like Jamaican or something.
No,
like
he's
that.
German and like Guyanese or Senegalese.
he's
German
somewhere-
and African.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying Boris is like 6'4".
Nigga.
Hold on, Boris.
Prince being Prince was the psychology.
I mean,
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with, is the psychology. The psychology is getting you to believe whatever the fuck needs to be believed in order to achieve whatever that is.
I'm saying if you portraying the best of the best, Prince, Wu-Tang, motherfucking Boris Kojo, okay, shit, these are the best of the best. You know what I mean? Shit, women go for those. I mean, that's the only thing. I mean, why wouldn't you want the best? You know what I mean? Why would you want the top shelf? Huh?
Why do you want the best?
Why wouldn't you?
But that's what I'm saying. Why do you want it?
Who wants the worst?
Why do you want the best though? Like, what's the
Because
reason?
you don't want the worst.
But
worst
you can
is
want
bad.
what's okay or above average.
I mean, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
because bitches do that. Oh, yeah, okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Bitches
there's
do that. You know what I
levels
mean?
to it.
Yeah, bitches do that. You know what I mean? That's the most stats. I got another video here in a second, but stereotype is that guys can handle rejection, women can't. You know what I mean? And I really feel like guys have to handle rejection. You got to be the tough guy.
Right.
But I know niggas that cried. I done cried over 5 bitches in my life. Let's say this is right off the set. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say less than 2 handfuls of things I've cried about total.
Well, women.
How
How many women have you cried over? Like
Maybe 2.
Okay, I done cried at least one
5. I
5.
wasn't having sex with. It was my great grandma.
But,
You feel me? That counts, right?
no, it don't.
Okay. Fucking 1.
We know about Patty. We know about what's her name?
He said, "What's her name?"
Fucking in college. What's her name? Janelle.
Oh.
We know about Patty. Know about Janelle.
Okay.
It was a girl, and she only had sex. Like, I liked her, but her sister was on my ass. Like, you know what I mean? And I was just being nice to the sister. I wasn't really trying to get with her. You know what I mean? And then the girl, she fucked me so her sister wouldn't fuck me. And when I was trying to get with her, like that, she literally told me.
She pussy blocked.
Yeah, she literally told me shit like she didn't want to get with me, but she didn't want my sister. She didn't want her sister to get with me. Like, bitch.
Like, you're that much of a fucking hater.
Like, and the sister, like, she was cold.
Yeah.
Okay, sister was colder though. I'm gonna say that.
I was in that situation one time, so I liked this chick, and we was hanging out and doing ugly mansion stuff. Shouts to that period in time. I was really lost. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mental was fucked up. So anyway, I'm messing with her, and like, it's known that, like, all right, this is what it's gonna be.
If I get rejected, which I do a lot, this is what they get. Damn.
And so we kicking it, we get a room. You get it.
It doesn't work to be a nice guy or a gentleman anymore. We talk about wanting a nice guy. We aren't so nice anymore.
So we get a room and shit, and it's like, We kicking it. She's fucking hesitant, but then she brings her homegirl over and like introduces us, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, oh, all right. And she was like, yeah, y'all go kick it, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm doing me. And we so yeah, so I'm like, and like I didn't think about it like that, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I guess that's what happened. You know what I mean? But me and homegirl talking and like she cool, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, hey, come over here. I want to show you something. And I'm like, oh yeah, naive. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. Your dick's in my mouth.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. Like, and I look at old girl like, that's cool, right? And she was like, oh, yeah, do your thing. And I'm like, all right, so we do our thing. And you know what I'm saying? It might have been some OnlyFans shit. However, after that, you didn't want nothing to do with me. But what my thinking is like, if you didn't want nothing to do with me in the first place, why not just fucking say that shit? And be like, hey, I'm gonna just introduce you to my homegirl, just fuck with her and don't fuck with me. I can handle that rejection. You feel me? But no. You got to be accountable to do shit like that. Yeah. You have to understand the position that you're in and the piece that you are with us.
Got a story. This from a lady, and it got some replies. I'm gonna read like 2 other replies.
Right.
It's a Reddit post. 8 months ago. All right, ladies are mad that guys aren't approaching anymore. Okay, a lady named Appropriate T says, honestly, I've always preferred not being approached because the guys who happen to be where I happen to be were never my type. Met my person on a dating app, which most people do these days. As for those who do want to be approached, I have a couple of thoughts on this, and this is coming from a woman again, okay? First off, some men see posts where women don't like being approached in certain places because it's not appropriate and take it as they must not want to be approached at all. Either that or they're doing it the wrong way. It comes across creepy. That being said, women who complain about not being approached could also give approaching a shot themselves. In 2025, women can make moves. That was horrible advice. Bitches don't ever give good advice. You know what I mean?
Well, I had a question.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. That's cool.
I thought I needed a high five.
Okay, so let's say we go to an Applebee's or something, right? And it's like me, you, and one other homie. And like we're all single dudes. You feel me? So like, hey, let's just catch up. I ain't seen you in a minute. We ain't seen this nigga. We're gonna go to Applebee's, eat some apps, have some beers, and talk shit, right? And then we see a table with like 6 females, and they got a margarita tower, and all of them are dressed nice. You know what I'm saying? Is that Uncle Nephew? What up, Uncle Nephew?
What up? I'm listening.
And so that, you know, they at the big table and they kikiing and doing their thing, right? And I get up and go to the bathroom and come out, and one of them comes through and like we lock eyes. Oh, look like y'all having fun over there. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I say. And she's like, oh, it's my girl Rhonda's bachelorette dinner. And we just getting started. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we not supposed to go say something after that? Or try to, you know what I mean? And even if we didn't approach and like I just went to the bathroom and came back and was like, yo, I think that's a bachelorette party. And they kikiing and having a good time. We ain't on shit. Or we finna do this. Let's try to get them. You know what I mean?
See, me personally, if I was to, anytime I'm out in the town, like try to have a night. Just say good night, see you when I see you.
Holla,
Yes, sir.
boxing glove.
I've been already on. Man, he said he'd be already on. See me, when I go out and let's say I'm with the guys, I've never expected to get with no bitches.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shit like this, because like the odds of just pulling bitches out of nowhere are kind of hard. You know what I mean? I ain't even going to fucking break my neck to do it. You know what I mean? Now, if there's some thirsty chicks sitting at the table fucking with us now, okay, then that's something else. You know what I mean? Shit. Then,
See, but you're also the, hey, bitches gotta like me first approach. You
yes.
know what I'm saying?
Well,
But that's where I make a good wingman for you, because I'm already in the situation like, hey, we're at the bowling alley. You know what I'm saying?
these
I
bitches
know
gotta
what
come
you
over
said.
here.
I know what you said.
Uh-huh.
And if they have to come over here, cool. But I'm going over there first.
Mhm.
Because, and you're going to be like, well, why? Because these are the signs I see. They said, come over here. They said, cheers. He, this one.
See,
You know what I'm
I'd
saying?
have been asked to come over on a blank mission before. You
But
know what
I'm
I mean?
just saying, when I'm out like
I don't
that,
entertain bitches for fun.
I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I guess I'm a nerd in a video game, but like I'm reactive. You
Okay.
feel me? So like, and to me, that's what's beautiful about life. Is like, yes, we intentionally came here to see you do an MMA match.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it ended up 15 deep in the hotel room.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, we don't know probably 10 of these motherfuckers, like,
Okay.
but they're cool and not causing drama.
Uh-huh.
And our thing,
Okay.
you feel me?
Uh,
That's all I be saying.
Uh-huh. I got another video here. Let's check it out.
Type of who's?
Typos.
Oh,
Typo
typo
who's.
who's?
Oh.
Oh,
I don't expect it either. It'd be nice. It'd be new face in town. They'd be like, prayers, who that big light skinned nigga smelling good?
ain't this the married man?
This is my little uncle.
Right. Ain't he married to someone our age?
They might got a different relationship, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
No, it's fine. Whatever relationship. I'm just saying.
But I mean, you say you don't expect it either. I mean, shit. Just me personally, I can have fun with my guys. You know what I mean? And now it's been. I'm gonna say I've been blessed many a times. You know what I mean? Shit. To run into a nice lady or a nice little crowd of ladies, but it's organic. I'm not. And a bitch gotta make it organic. No, you know what I mean? Shit, because niggas gonna try. Is that organic? I think only a female can make the approach organic. Because we're gonna get in where we fit in. We're gonna make the puzzle piece fit.
Okay.
No,
No, all we're saying that.
my business now. I'm out of
Devil's hand.
I knew you were gonna say
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it first. Go ahead.
So the other part of that is like, okay, it's not inorganic to, see something and try to make something happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I get what you're saying, where if it's like, a female will definitely let it be known and come over and say something, or hey, airports suck, don't they, big guy? Oh, wow. Like, and then like, okay, then it's on. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also, you know what I'm saying, because we're the ones that are doing the hunting.
Uh-huh.
So we have to get food in different type of ways. Sometimes we gotta climb trees. Sometimes we gotta dig holes and wait. Sometimes we gotta directly chase the motherfucker.
In the house.
What up, Lindsay?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, all I'm saying is like, it's just one approach.
Like, so this how I say. This how I say it's not organic with a dude. So you see a girl walking down the street,
Right.
and she wearing the hot pants. You know what I'm saying? And shit, thick as fuck, booty jiggle. You know what I mean? Shit, swaying that thing. She's sexy. You driving, you stop. What up? It's not organic because, of course, you stop it at a big booty. It doesn't even matter. This could have been if this ass was on a 60-year-old woman walking down the street, you might have stopped still. You know what I mean? So
No, that's not organic. But what is the same dude seeing the ass coming down the street? Excuse me, do you need a ride? It's fucking cold.
you're gonna holler at ass though. But a woman,
Okay, but even
seeing
still,
you,
the approach is different. You know why? Because it ain't about the ass you got. Are you okay? Do you need a ride or to get to where you're going? And then when she says yeah and jumps in, oh, now I can ask questions and get to know you and do the hollering or whatever.
I guess
You know what I'm saying?
the help ain't even organic because you're trying to get some cheeks. In the end,
But as a guy, we know it doesn't work out mostly, so we're considering that. So even if
that's why I don't do it.
Right. Janelle clause. Janelle clause.
I don't care how thick a bitch is, I'm not picking her up. But
Right.
she might be sweating.
But
But
what
I'm picking her up and she got a stroller with 2 babies in it. One, you got to walk it.
okay. But what I'm saying is, I get where you might not do that, but somebody would. Like, that's what I'm, and especially a dude that is a statistic, as you spoke of. You know, that
He's
doesn't.
definitely not going to
Yeah, that like, even if he's in the 55% that does approach women, he still might be a virgin still. Because, you know, or had sex one time.
28% of all men has never hollered at a bitch. Awesome. That's high as fuck. That's a third of men. And that's a fourth of men, damn near. You know what I mean? Shit, 1/4. That's crazy. We got another video. All right.
So that's what I mean by there's got to be something behind, like, there's got to be an art to it. Maybe it's not psychology, but like, you know what I'm saying?
The art is experience. I think that's what it is. That's the art of getting bitches. It's only experience. So,
but even in that, aren't you, all experience is going through something and recognizing the pattern of that to say, oh, okay, that's what that is. You know what I mean?
That's not psychology, though. I mean, the only way to get...
But
like, you can't never talk to a bitch and think you're about to rizz her up. You know what I mean?
Yes, you can. Now, will it work? No. Listen, yes, you can, but will it work? That's not the guarantee. And it's not about that. And it's still a car, even if it's parked in the fucking garage. It's still a race car, like, if it's made for that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
but it don't work.
Sometimes it does, but that's not on you.
Okay.
That's not on you that you have to drive at 30 miles an hour in the city. That's the law. Just like it's not on you if she doesn't want your number or want to get to know you, you try. You know what I'm saying? And that's rejection. So that sucks.
But this is what I'm saying. So,
but if you're afraid of that, then you're never gonna drive, let alone be a racer if that's what you want to be.
So look, this is what I'm saying. So, Janelle, just a familiar story, okay? So,
you can see it.
So, familiar story. She, I was very nice to her, took her places, spent money on her, took her out to eat, doing all the gentleman things, okay? I learned in that situation, it doesn't matter if you're doing all the correct things. They have to like you the same way you like them.
Right.
Okay, so it doesn't matter if I'm doing the correct things. So that's what I took away from that.
Is there a chance that you were doing the correct things but not for the correct person though? Because I'm not.
That's still the same thing. I'm doing the correct things
But
that
what
I'm
I'm-
supposed to do.
Okay, so
Treating her like a gentleman, buying her things, taking her places.
right,
You know what I mean?
resulting in you not getting what you
Oh shit!
you wanted.
My niggas, now listen to
And
this.
hold on, but somebody else did.
Now hold on. This is my boy. This I wish this was my roommate in college. He was my neighbor right across the hall. Okay.
Word up.
You know Janelle, nigga. This nigga know Janelle, nigga. Okay, he said the reality is women will fuck with in proximity, man. Give them good vibes and your eyes will increase. Yep, they do like proximity. You be around them enough, you gonna get it.
Right.
Okay, cold calling is horrible. My nigga L Sir. Hold on.
Hell, sir.
Before we remember what you about to say, man.
I was just saying that you were doing the right things and it
Don't
didn't-
go nowhere,
and it
Larry.
didn't
Hold on.
give you the wanted result. However, there was a guy out there that probably did little to none of those things and got the result that you wanted. So what would be the difference?
He knew what to do.
Right.
Experience.
Psychology.
No, experience. Look, hey, Larry.
So even if his experience is, hey, oh, this is a St. Louis bitch with fucking black Air Forces on, you gotta treat these bitches.
I don't get to. I ain't talking to nobody who knows Janelle in a long
Bring
time,
up the
okay?
play. Talk to him.
So, hey, Larry, I know you remember Janelle, right? Describe her when you get a chance, if you don't mind, okay? So everybody know Janelle, okay? If you remember, you should remember this, okay? But this little bitch, this little bitch, he know this little bitch I was crushing on. I'm talking about
And that's
always in the bathroom rapping. Shoot, went to a
she's
couple
your
of parties.
origin story. man.
Exactly. Yeah, she started the.
She's the origin story.
Janelle changed my life after that first year of college, man. Shit, we did. I did all that courting to get no chicks. All I needed was my date. Okay, I didn't have to fuck. I knew if I got her alone, it was gonna go down. But I didn't even need to do. I just needed my date. She ran off on me, goddamn. But yeah, I'm glad.
Yo.
Describe her though. Describe her and be honest too, if you don't mind. If you don't mind. just like three traits.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I absolutely believe that they're like offensive coordinators of women. Like niggas with playbooks and being like, oh, you see this bitch right here? All right, you got to hit her with you slant. All right, you're going to go up to her and you're going to approach her with this. And when you say this, you're going to grab her hand 30 seconds in. Now, at a minute and 30 seconds, you're going to give her a high five after you say this joke. Like, it's niggas like that in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be.
You got to know a bitch to get her like
But
that.
I believe there's niggas that know bitches like that.
Like, I'm talking about know that bitch, not know a bitch like that. You gotta know that bitch that worked at McDonald's. She leave at 5 a.m. in the morning to get there. She worked there until 4 in the afternoon. Get off, go to Walmart. You know what I mean? Shit. Once you know the schedule, that's the only way to get a bitch. Like, oh, you like chrysanthemum?
Chrysanthemum?
Yeah, you bought them at Walmart the other day. You know what I mean? Shit. You don't say that to her.
Yeah, because a Springfield bitch can't say chrysanthemum.
I got this video, man. Yeah, sir, just describe her for me, just so motherfuckers don't think I'm tripping, man, or not telling the truth, man. I know y'all know I'm telling the truth, but I got this video. Fuck Janelle.
How as men do you think we can be better? And when I say better, really what I'm speaking to here is be is know how to approach a woman in a way that is not going to make them feel uncomfortable, intimidated, fearful. And that's the what women speak to all the time. They talk about how they have to walk home with their car keys in their hand because of they pretend they're on phone calls when they're walking down the street. These are all things that my sister, my female friends have spoken to. So how as men can we be better?
The first thing I think is to actually spend some time sandboxing this, like practicing. Like the only way that you're going to learn how to interact with a woman is by doing it. It's not the sort of thing that you're going to be able to work out on the internet. I mean, like basic stuff, like don't stand super close to her. Don't do it in a dark alleyway at night.
This isn't psychology though. This is experience.
I mean,
Talk to him about that.
So you're saying that there's no because the psychology is the study of human behavior, right? So women being women would be an absolute human behavior. So by definition, there would have to be a psychology to it. No more than, and that would, can lead to experience going through that. That's why guys who have never been through that can't handle a bitch with a fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's because they don't understand what it is.
Yes.
Where it might seem like, oh, this is common sense, a lot of dudes don't know that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So people say there's a time and a place. You have to understand that.
Well, Jessica in the house.
What up, Jessica? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So and that's what he started off talking about, was yo, just have common sense with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's not psychology though. That's
But so somebody who stands too close to a girl and she runs away, then the second girl, he might not do that. And he's picking up on it, right? Mm-hmm. Or maybe he doesn't do it until the fifth girl because he doesn't understand personal space. Because he's autistic. I don't know. You know what I mean? But yes, you're not lying by saying experience, but it's what leads to the experience is the practice of doing. Which the practice of doing is you have to just when you practice karate, it's the same thing. You're learning the history of it and where it comes from and why you do the technique the way you do it. Mm-hmm. It's all part of the psychology of karate. You know what I mean? So I can't beat you with psychology, but you can though, because that's why a black belt will surely overcome over a white belt. You know,
just knowing what to do don't mean you can do it.
But there has to be practice and implementation in order to get it correct.
All right.
Right? Uh-huh. Okay, so that's what I'm saying, and that takes experience. Okay. So you throwing a punch as a white belt, it ain't gonna be the same as you throwing a punch as a blue belt. Ain't gonna be the same as you throwing a punch as a second dan. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just like
you Bones Jones.
Exactly, right. So just like a fucking 14-year-old boy might not be able to pull a 25-year-old, but a 28-year-old dude could pull a 25-year-old because he knows. You know what I'm saying? And maybe an 18-year-old could pull her to a certain extent, but he couldn't keep her. Do you see what I'm saying? Like we're saying the same thing, we're just calling it different shit, I think.
There for ages without saying anything, right? These are very basic, rudimentary objective metrics that we can give. But really what it comes down to is just have a bit of charm about you. Understand that if you go up and say something to a girl, hi, I just wanted to ask how your day's going. I just wanted to tell you that you looked really nice today. If there is a girl that has a problem with that, presuming that it's not in a cul-de-sac alleyway at the dead of night and you've got your hood up, right?
Or you're her employer.
Or you're her employer. Well, here's another interesting one, right? Bill and Melinda Gates, right? Melinda Gates works for Microsoft. Bill is the founder and CEO. Bill sees Melinda around the office. This is in the 1980s. And he thinks, wow, yeah, she's a bit of all right. So he decides to ring her and say, Melinda, it's Bill. Wondered if you wanted to go out with me one evening. And she said, when are you thinking? He says, how's 3 weeks tomorrow? She said, Bill, I don't think that you're spontaneous enough for me. I don't think that this is going to work. Put the phone down. 30 minutes later, he rings back and says, how's this for spontaneous? You've got the rest of the day off. Let's go on a date. 2023. Founder CEO of large tech company rings receptionist asking her to date him. And after she says no, rings back again, pulls her out of work and takes her on a date. Game over, right? Done.
That's black belt shit.
Where is the line in between Bill Gates and Harvey Weinstein? Well, it's precisely in the details, right? Everybody can say what Harvey Weinstein did was wrong. Some people would say that what Bill Gates did was wrong. But okay, is it wrong for two people, a guy and a girl, who spend every day, every single time that they go to the water cooler, one of them sees the other one gets up and like escapes from their chair so that they get the opportunity to go to the water cooler together, and they've been doing it for 6 months and it's this super platonic thing, but the guy's terrified and the girl's terrified. You go, okay, like, should we nerf every relationship so that that interaction can never move to the next level, given the fact that we've got high rates of loneliness, given the fact that we've got massive amounts of sexlessness? 20% of relationships begin on online dating, 20% of relationships begin in online media, social media, right? That's 2 out of 5 relationships begin online, and they're the most fragile. They're the ones that drop the quickest. They're the ones that stay together the least long. Workplace, better. Friends, even better. Church, even better than that, right?
I think the ones that's online don't work right, because I feel like if you can meet her in high school, you're gonna have a problem. Okay, if you don't know from high school, you're gonna have a problem with the bitch. You know what I mean? But I think that what did you just say? What did I just say? I was trying to get somewhere.
He was fine.
Hold on.
I was listening to you.
Hold on.
Quickest. They're the ones that stay together the least.
Oh, okay.
Workplace, better. Friends.
Yeah. Like they fake. It's fake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See, all the shit you see,
The online shit.
like,
Social media.
yeah. You know what I mean? Shit. So you meet bitches online. Like, if you know from high school, okay, all right. You know what I mean? Shit. All right. I know you ain't that bitch. You know what I mean? Shit. Or I know you
don't be in Palm Springs.
You know what I mean? Bitch, I know you, bro. You know what I mean? Shit. I know this bitch. Okay,
Right.
shit. But you run into another one, she filtered up, you know what I mean? You think she cute, you meet her, it ain't that, you know what I mean? But you hear her, so what? Okay, then. Like, niggas look past shit all the time, you know what I mean? Oh, okay, you ain't, bitch, you're very big. You know what I mean? Shit, the pictures didn't show that. You know what I mean? So, okay, well, you know what, I'm here, she's a nice person. Then, yeah, you put up with it, you know what I mean? But something starting to lie is not going to last. You know what I mean? So you came here for the small waist, shit, or the big booty, and that was just really the sink that was doing it. You know what I mean? Shit. It was
The sink.
Yeah, it was
The countertop.
Facetune got it real good. You know what I mean? Shit. Like, bitch, you don't look nothing like these bitches. I seen a girl online that I seen in person. Like, this bitch is on a walker, got an oxygen chain and a thing in her nose. But when you see her online, nigga, you would not know that this bitch can't walk right. Because she can't walk standing straight up. You know what I mean? Bitch got ass online, not in person though. This shit looks, she was like,
Not in person.
yeah, she was like a water bottle. A hot water bottle, not a Dasani. One of them real ones that you saw in your grandma's bathroom when you was younger. Didn't know what it was.
Shit.
Picked it up, played with it. Yeah, picked it up and played with it. Yeah, I thought you said your friend was like Janet Jackson face.
Yeah.
Big fact.
Even better. Church, even better than that, right? But we are in uncharted waters here, people. With regards to the mating world, we are in uncharted waters.
The Harvey Weinstein example is where I was like, that guy was a fucking monster.
Well, of course.
Yeah, but the Bill Gates one I get, it's kind of like the old-fashioned way of doing things. You know, when our worlds used to be a village, and we would, you know, maybe write a letter, or we'd take the girl out from the church or whatever. But the Harvey Weinstein, this guy was a fucking monster. Like I remember listening to some of the tapes and victims, and this guy was a fucking monster. He was
I haven't
like,
listened to any of those.
Really?
Are they harrowing?
it's
Ain't
just
that who did the Weinstein? That's the island, right?
No, Epstein.
Oh, Epstein. Okay.
Harvey Weinstein was what started the Me Too movement.
Okay, that's right. Okay, I knew it was something like that. All right. Okay.
But all his shit.
it's one of
by the way.
Okay. Well, of course. You got that bread.
the most disgusting things I've ever heard, where even like a journalist would come and interview him, and he would just be like, you know, sexually assaulting and physically assaulting her during the interview.
So this guy just had no boundaries.
He is just a disgusting
But
monster.
do you see what I mean? That, like, quite rightly, there needed to be a reckoning around that. There had to be a reckoning around that kind of a man using that kind of a position to get that kind of access.
Yeah.
That needed sanitizing. That sort of behavior needed sanitizing. And there was going to be fallout from it. Downstream from that, how sanitized should behavior be? Downstream from that, how sanitized should behavior be up to the point at which it's been sterilized? And there is 84% of women say that they want the man to make the first move, right? It is still on. I mean, for the girls that are listening, how many times have you been the one that's approached a guy? Like, I've been in nightclubs for 15 years, right? Met about 1 million people in there. Twice it's ever happened to me.
So what he was saying was that he was like, so for a guy like Harvey Weinstein, that's why that shit was put in place, to try to check those type of people with that type of power trying to gain access.
Okay.
He said, but the trickle effect from that, because that's what I was gonna say, was like the trickle effect became like this thing where, like, oh, if a guy tries to holler at you, like, you know, that's what it is now, is what he was saying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So now that's kind of why it makes it difficult. He was like, but yet 84% of women still want the guy to approach. And I bet out of those 80, I'm asking those 84% of women, how many times have you approached a dude? You know what I'm saying?
Like never.
Probably never. Because again, our experience dictates that we understand what needs to happen in order to achieve the end result, because we've been through it so many times. There's only going to be so many times you hunt whatever your food source is before you understand that you're an expert in that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's inevitable. If you're really trying.
How many times do you say a girl and shot at you?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like a lady, it'd be uncountable.
Like throughout life, or like you want a specific number?
Specific number. I mean,
I would say,
like, you know, the girl that walked up to you and said, "Hey, I want that dick." Or,
yeah.
Or, how you doing? We should go get
probably
a soup later.
Between 15 and 20.
Okay. Shot they shot at me.
Yeah.
15.
Between 15 and 21.
Okay. Shot they shot at me, I say about like and I'm saying it was all them. It wasn't like a bitch might say something to me and then I'll go in on it. You know
no, like, because that's what I was just thinking about, like, because I've never been asked that before, so I've never really actually thought about it. But all the times that I have thought about where they shot, they like low key seduced me, like how a nigga would a girl, like, you know what I'm saying? So
that's the only game they got.
You know what I'm saying?
But a girl gotta throw some pussy at you if she wants.
Oh no, like that's what it is. And so, like, I'm trying to think. Maybe when I was in like 8th or 9th grade, I was chilling with this one girl, and she was like, "Oh, I'm learning how to read palms. You want me to read your palm?" And I'm like, "Yeah, come on." You know what I'm saying? And she was like, This one says you got an M in your hand, so it says you're going to be really successful. Oh, but your love line extends past your pinky. And I was like, and look, she had like got closer by that time, like in my shit, and I was like, nigga, what that means? She said, that means you're gonna have many lovers in life. And I said, oh, she got me, fam. Oh, she got me. That was good. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch couldn't kiss me first.
I was enchanted.
I hear you.
You feel me? Like
I hear you.
I said, that was some kind of grade A shit. You know what I'm saying? And my parents from Chicago, man. I would have went. Like
I was working with a lady at a restaurant, and it was us shutting it down. It was me, her, and the manager. Okay,
Yeah.
Man, I know this girl like me. You know what I mean? We flirt. We always flirt. You know what I mean? Shit.
that should work. Like
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shit, something like that. I ain't really on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But shit, I mean,
you're
Yeah.
considering it.
yeah. I mean,
It's a consideration.
I mean, no, I would if I would. Shit, if I wanted to, you know what I mean? Shit, that type shit. So we shutting it down. We just happened to be it was like going out the back door. I'm taking out the trash. You know what I mean? Shit, I come back here. She's looking at me. You know, bitch, what's going on? You know what I mean? Shit.
What's up?
And she walked up to me, and she went in for a kiss. Oh, hold on. I know you a freak. You can't just be kissing all the niggas like. That's how I feel. I was gonna say you can't.
That's how razor bumps come up.
You know what I'm
And I don't
saying?
even shave.
Yeah, I had to pull up. You know what?
I hate that now about society that you can't kiss bitches in the mouth because that's my favorite shit to do.
It's a bitch out there with a guy that like we still on the guys ain't approaching, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, but I know girls out here with guys that ate their butthole, that went down on, ain't never kissed them. Would never kiss them is crazy.
Eating your butthole and not kissing you is wild
Oh,
because
you know what? I
it's the
understand
same.
that.
No, it's the same skin.
No, I understand that. I like to eat a butthole and not kiss her. I this is for me.
I get it.
That's hilarious. The butthole eating for me. I don't want to kiss you though.
The girls have come up and been like forthright about chatting me up twice. And I've worked 1,000 nights in my.
That's actually pretty good going, actually.
Yeah, two out of 1,000. That's not too bad. I mean, that could also be my fault, right? Like,
Yeah.
but this is very difficult.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth,
And-
motherfucker.
Again, for the
Yeah.
guys and girls that would say, "Well, what does it matter? You know, what does it matter that we
It's alternate
that people are going to be single, especially for
Like a
women?
redhead
If you're a
too.
high achieving woman who's got the PhD, and I have a friend, PhD, millionaire, self-made millionaire in the fitness world, mid-30s, now going sperm donor route. She's really struggling to find a partner, so she is going to use her very vast resources to be able to support these kids, to bring them into the world to have a fantastic life. But make no mistake, that's a single parent household, right? That's a single parent household. The outcomes that you have from single parent households seem to be sociosexually, the daughters don't do particularly well. You have higher rates of sociosexuality, which is more casual sex, more complexes around sex from single parent households. But what we hear about a lot is that education and employment outcomes of single parent households on average tend to be worse. For women, for the girls in that situation, it doesn't really seem to impact them all that much. So however big you
Good girls come off cheeks. The bad girls are the ones that you want to kick in the shin.
think that effect is, double it and put it just on boys. It's only boys that seem to have that kind of a problem. And quite rightly, You're not going to have a patriarch in the family that's maybe able to deal with a rambunctious, disagreeable boy. I don't think, for the women that want to have kids and you have the resources, absolutely. But for anyone to say that that's the optimal approach, that this is what would be amazing. And again, I'm not saying women become domestic prostitutes, take yourself out of the boardroom and get yourself back in the kitchen. Like, that's not what either of us are saying that we want women to do here. But most people, 8 out of 10 women that are childless once they reach their 40s and later, didn't intend to not be. This is a very difficult conversation that we need to have to warn people about the impact of not thinking ahead in their relationships. You have less time than you think. You need to be aware of that.
If I, on the other side of the coin, when we're talking about men again, if I delete the dating apps then, so, first thing we're doing, we're deleting all dating apps. That still leaves us in a world where there's this kind of pseudo-sexual, fake digital relationship in porn.
Oh, yeah.
Pornography still exists. So I'm wondering about that 50% of men. I'm assuming, and I don't know this 50% of men, but I'm assuming pornography is probably quite a big part of their replacement therapy for the connection and sexual intimacy that they're missing.
Correct. So I have a theory called the male sedation hypothesis, right? There is a...
You think too much about bitches to get some, I feel. Like, you got hypotheses?
Phenomenon called young male syndrome. If you have a large number of non-partnered, childless men in a society, that tends to be an unstable civilization. There's examples throughout history where men who don't have a reason to behave, who don't buy into the social contract of cohesing everything together, tend to cause problems. They revolt, they cause riots, they spray paint cars, and they push over granny, and they do domestic violence and sexual assault. There have been,
don't get no pussy. Right.
A number of incel killings of disaffected, disenfranchised young men that have gone out and done horrible things. But it is not increasing in line with the amount of sexlessness, right? It's tripled. 2008 to 2018, tripled 8% to 28%. The number of associated young male syndrome incidents hasn't increased in kind. So you think, okay, there's something going on here. Something is happening, which is causing men to not enact this very well established throughout all of history response. When men get into a relationship, their testosterone drops. When they have kids, their testosterone drops again, and reduced testosterone reduces risk-taking behavior. If you've just had a kid, you're in a relationship, don't try and jump off that cliff, because then maybe you've got a kid that doesn't have a father anymore. You can see why that would be adaptive. So the question is, why is it that we have greater rates of sexlessness amongst young men than ever, but we don't have this in-kind amount of violence and disruption? And it's my belief that porn, video games, and social media are sedating men out of this status-seeking and reproductive-seeking behavior. So I think that you get a titrated dose, just an ever so slight, just a little bit of reproductive cues from porn that helps to sedate men's desire to go out and pursue women. I think that what video games do is they create a sense of camaraderie, of goal-seeking behavior, status within the online world. It satisfies a lot of what men would have been trying to achieve with that young male syndrome revolution in the past. So my belief is that we have this male sedation occurring. Now, given the choice between a society of men who are dangerous and a society of men who are sedated, right now, the group of sedated men are ever so marginally better. But the only reason for that is that we're at a time of peace, right? If there was an alien civilization that came down to Earth today, the best thing that we could do would be to switch off all porn, turn off all social media. You want men to be angry. You want men to be riled up when there is something that they can direct that anger at. Right now, there isn't. And if they did, it would just foment and it would cause problems and it would be bad, right? So yes, the sedating of this kind of reproductive seeking behavior in a way has made the world calmer, but it's not particularly, you wouldn't say it's optimal, right? This isn't great.
If you love the Diary of a CEO brand and you watch this channel, please do me a huge favor, become part of the
I was just about to click off on that accent, man. So, I'm catching every 3 words. You know?
I heard him, and that shit crazy.
What are some benefits of women initiating the interaction?
Well, at least if it switched and they magically was like, oh, we're gonna start initiating, right? Then the rates of then their success rates will be high, especially to begin with. You know what I'm saying? If they just want sex. Now again, if they're initiating to be in a relationship, they're gonna have to do more than that. Which, are they just being able to initiate, or are they initiating and having accountability in the things it takes to get in a relationship? Do you see what I'm saying?
The initiation is the first part, though, you know what I mean?
Right, but so what I'm saying, you can initiate and get to sex, right?
That's the point, though.
Okay, so if that's what I'm saying, if that's all they want, then yeah, the success rate's gonna be high because dudes don't have sex.
That's how you win. Both people win.
Right.
Well, the lady kind of loses a little bit, you know what I mean? Shit. Like, they're supposed to go, the girl supposed to get as much out of you as she can before she gives you some pussy. You know what I mean? So once she gives you some pussy, you win. You know what I mean? Shit, because if she gave you some pussy and stop talking to you, please stop fucking. You know what I mean? Shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But she can't initiate and then be like, oh, take me to Old Lux and get me lobster tail. You know what I'm saying?
If she was sticking Janelle, then she can. You know what I mean? Like,
maybe that'll work.
I'm just saying, like that's her game. That's her game, though. She got to do a whole bunch of shit. Let's say she gonna give you some pussy, but it's gonna take 3 dates like this to do it.
Okay, I hear you. I guess what I'm saying is, when I hear them initiating and going through the dance, right, is what we'll call it, then they have to act right. Right? So it can't be whatever. Yeah.
If they initiate,
if they want to start being, I guess, you know, I don't know if it's about being fucked more or courted more. In either case, they got to get with some type of program, meaning come with some type of accountability.
Well, I'm just thinking in general. If a bitch hollered at a lane, you know what I mean?
If she's just doing that for the night off the do say to get her rocks off, like, absolutely.
Let's say she ain't even trying to play. She just hollering on the lane. You know what I mean? Shit.
And getting this number.
Yeah, like she ain't got a like a lane. He gonna like the attention from a bitch. It's niggas out there that like they nuts stuff though. Like
you're right.
It's a guy. It's a type of guy out there called a pay pig. He loves it when the girl spends all his money. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Shit, like so. I'm saying,
they
like,
used to call that a sucker.
That's a sucker all day. So I'm just saying, is like a bitch gonna gotta act right when she initiates. But a benefit is that she gets what she wants. You know what I mean?
The dude, right?
When the girl initiates?
Yeah.
No,
so again, like how the bitch read my palm and she wanted to kiss a Negro mouth. Because this was a white woman, I hope you assume that. She seduced me, and again, it wasn't until we was kissing that I was like, oh, this bitch got me.
Who was the bitch we would agree on that's not attractive?
That's not attractive?
Yes.
That we know, or just celebrity? Anybody?
Either or. If you want to whisper with one, too.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, so broke Oprah come holler at you, right?
Okay.
You know what I mean? She initiating, that don't mean that's what I want.
Right.
Okay, bro.
You're right.
All right, bro, Cobra. I'm all right, man. You go ahead and go back over there to the front.
However, because again, if I'm just looking to hit and I know Broke Oprah's going and she chose me, it is what it is.
But Broke Oprah is 2003 Oprah.
Okay.
I mean,
But she's 19.
No,
in 2000.
in 2003 she ain't 19.
No, I'm at you said
She's 34 and big. At
Okay.
the time.
So if I'm like
This is the Oprah that Living Color used to make fun of.
okay, fine. So if it's the Oprah that Living Color used to make fun of, and she still has money and it's Oprah, or just Broke Oprah,
Broke Oprah.
but looks the same.
Yeah,
Okay,
her name
gotcha.
is this bitch named Harpo.
Harpo.
Okay, this ain't Oprah.
So
this is
Harpo works as a secretary somewhere and is broke as fuck at 34 working for the state. And I fucking ride the bus and see this bitch all the time, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And she's kind-hearted and cooks and sucks dick whenever I want to.
No, we
And
ain't even there yet.
Okay.
Shit, just Broke Oprah come holler at you. You know what I mean? Shit. You
What
know,
does Broke Oprah want?
she wants you to be her man.
Okay, then I have to know that Broke Oprah does certain things.
There's some bitches that don't qualify, even by looks.
I also have to know that pussy's still good.
You won't, listen, most pussy good. Okay, number one. Okay, so.
But is it still good? Because you said this 34-year-old Oprah, she done had Stedman
Harpo.
and other niggas.
This Harpo.
This Harpo.
She didn't have Stedman, she had Steven. You have Steven Pookie Johnson, that's his name. You know what I mean?
And Shannon Sharp's brother. You know what
She
I'm
didn't
saying?
have a nigga that rode the short bus a few times. She might be on the short bus.
I'm just
There's
saying.
bitches that don't qualify. Okay, shit.
I understand that there's bitches that don't qualify for you or certain people,
No,
certain dudes. But what I'm saying
you
is
can't go on all
Nigga.
bitches, nigga.
Have you
You
have
can't
you
go on all bitches.
have you been to Walmart, nigga?
I've been to Walmart.
Have
and
you
it's-
seen some of
bitches-
these couples?
It's bitches that's wearing tennis shoes that you can't see the back of them because their ankle is over the edge of it. Okay,
Right.
It's
And
bitches-
somebody
it's
has
bitches
3
riding-
kids by that
But
nigga.
I'm not talking about
And if they're married.
look, and that motherfucker smoke meth.
Okay,
He about-
we're not debating
He
that.
about 104 pounds.
Okay,
so
and we're not
this is
debating
the
that.
best he could do.
So
But
again,
I'm saying,
but
no,
you're
I'm
proving
talking
my
about
point. now.
you. It's got like I ain't talking about melatonin. Okay, I'm talking about
No, not me.
No, I'm talking about
Because I know what I can get and what I've got.
But I'm saying
So
but
Harpo at 34.
you wouldn't mess with Harpo on the motherfucking scooter at Walmart with the baby daddy
No.
that do meth. Okay,
No.
yes, I'm saying. So when a bitch approach, that don't mean it's something you want. You said it's
because she
ain't that what
doesn't
the guy-
qualify for me, even if she does approach.
there you
That-
go.
that's
she don't
what I'm
qualify
saying.
for most guys that
Maybe,
that can that has a job.
but even if most guys with a job out of 100% of them niggas, she might not qualify for 80 to 85%. It's 15 to 20% of niggas is still available for this bitch.
I seen bitches.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen bitches with different skin texture on their legs, and from their arms and their neck. Like none of these 3 textures are the same.
Listen,
Okay.
there's somebody for everybody. Now, and I understand where a bitch might not qualify for you or a person that has these qualities or statures, you know what I'm saying?
A nigga that don't
even
want
for
to elephantitis leg.
But even a person like me, right?
Okay.
I've had some giggle monsters, you know what I'm
Ugly
saying?
bitch, ugly bitch is an ugly
No,
bitch.
right, exactly.
I'm talking about disgusting bitch.
I've had 1 or 2.
Oh
of those.
shit, okay. I ain't
You
never,
know what I mean?
say I ain't never went
But-
disgusting on.
I've also had dime pieces and everything in between. You know what I'm saying? Like, so What I mean is, in the end,
Hold on, describe a disgusting bitch, nigga. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, nigga. I
I'm
gotta
talking
understand.
about at least 280, maybe 300 even. Clothes and dirt and shit everywhere.
Oh, okay.
One mattress on the ground,
Oh,
dirty
hell, okay.
fucking linen, squirting all over the fucking place, and then sleeping in it on a crunchy towel. Yeah. Nigga have to put your shoes up on the fucking TV because you know it's a prick vermin running around. I'm talking about, nigga, I stayed in a trap house. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? But
with this bitch?
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Ah.
We didn't even have a dog. There was still dog shit on the floor.
I would say no matter how the bigger the bitch, the more likely she better have a crib and a car for me. Like that's how I was. Like you was, shit. What am I come over here for? There better be some food in the refrigerator. It better be a queen size bed minimum. Okay, shit. And it better be air conditioned out in this bitch. Okay, shit. When I get it needs to be frosty if it's a hot day outside and warm if it's not. Okay, shit.
So that was the worst of the worst. The best of the best was I want to say 26 or 27.
Mm-hmm.
And she was a college student at U of I.
Okay.
So that's a dime automatic.
All right.
And what made her a dime, not only from it being in the age range,
Okay.
but she was fitnessed correctly. You know what I'm saying? So she was like probably 125, 130, like ran track and did events. She was Haitian with a French accent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I said this is one of those. You feel me?
My worst was still
She let me finger the pus
okay.
in the quad.
Okay.
And then we went in the unit. She was like, "What's in this bathroom? I want you to molest the fuck out of me." What?
Bathroom?
In a fucking bathroom?
Oh man.
I said, bro, so then after that date, because she had to go to class after that, I went back to work because I was on break, man. She came into work after class and was like, "Hey, can I talk to you for a second?" And took me in the back bathroom and got on her knees and proceeded to do unspeakable things with all of my genitals.
All of them.
And the pubes. Like, and she was like, "Hold my arms up to the wall and like destroy me in the face." But you're 18. I don't care.
Would you now? Would you claim that you hit this?
Oh, I absolutely did. Like I'm saying,
like to your guys, like
oh no, like at that point I was just like, "Fam, bitch is wild, bro." Like I'm talking about everything.
So you ain't never hit nothing that you wouldn't tell nobody you hit.
Not really. I think I've told everybody that I've hit.
Okay.
At least, not everybody, but at least somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Just for you to say you done went disgusting, there's got to be a secret, a bitch out there. You know what I mean? Shit. Like,
I don't think there is. But you know me to be a forward ass sneaker.
I hear you. I'm just saying. Well, okay.
Like, do you know what I'm saying?
I get it. You know what I mean?
Like, at one point, I was with somebody named Big Scud. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean?
I'm gonna say I ain't got one day if bitch say I'm already fucking here. So you know what I mean? Like shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't got anything I'm ashamed of. You know what I mean?
They all need a villain. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I happen to be.
I ain't never had a girl ever say that to me, too, though. You know what I mean? Shit.
You don't have to say it. It played out that way. So how do you think it goes when any one of your other whatever females that doesn't like you at this point? I'm not saying that y'all cool or mutual. We ain't talking about this. The ones that don't like you. say they're in a circle and it's like, hey, Prez and Bread got the podcast going on. What do you think's gonna come out of their mouth? Oh, Prez was a good dude. We just, had differences and it didn't work out. Or it's gonna be fuck that nigga, fam.
I don't think. I'm gonna say the selection of people I have let in my life
that you've been inside.
That too.
Okay. Because we have to clarify.
They will only say the truth. Like, bitch, if you said, oh, he was abusive, like another bitch, you're fucking lying.
Yeah,
okay?
right.
Or he used to steal my money for real, nigga. Like, I feel like I'm on you gotta tell the truth when it comes to me. You know what I mean? Shit, because bitch, it'd be too far-fetched. Now, you fucking with a nigga that steals sometimes, a bitch might think, oh, he might have stole something from you know what I mean? Shit, type shit, man.
I'm just saying, at what point, because I asked this in my last couple relationships, like, hey, so, again, this is about to not work out, you know what I'm saying, thus making this a statistic. But at what point, at this point, have you had a good boyfriend? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if all of them haven't worked out, at what point, you know what I'm saying? Basically, because somebody got to choose somebody, even if y'all got to choose each other.
One gotta make a choice. One gotta want to be here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like, if you as a female have been with 15 dudes that didn't work out, and you're talking about, 16's gonna be different, it's probably not gonna be.
No.
Because you didn't figure it out 15 dudes ago. But that's hard to hammer in to somebody who doesn't think anything's their fault. What does your hat keep saying?
Well, welcome.
Oh,
and that's only because I can't download the app that it changes. So welcome.
It's on demo mode.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Welcome, y'all.
Welcome.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know how we do. You know what I mean? We about to get up out of here. So, what would be a solution? So, niggas ain't approaching them. Women want them to approach. What would be the solution to the woman who wants to be approached? And even though niggas ain't approaching. Because it only takes one, and another one got to do it, and then collectively, when they all start getting together and start doing the same stuff or something, you know what I'm saying? It takes one to break the chain.
Right.
You know what I mean? So then when another one come in, then it's bitches that want to get hollered at again. So, how can a bitch get approached again? How can all the ladies get approached?
The first thing would be, so if you want to get chose, you have to understand what you need to do to get chose. You know what I'm saying? That I would think making yourself available would be the most important.
Mm-hmm.
And by that, I don't just mean like showing up or like doing a bunch of makeup and a nice outfit and I'm here and you get me. Like, no, like showing up like is saying, oh, hey, you want to go out Friday? I can't Friday. And Saturday I'm supposed to be out of town. But I'll be back Sunday and we can do brunch.
My show up different.
But I'm just saying, for example,
here's this bag of laundry. I need you to wash that shit. And you can't.
All right.
Oh, okay. I don't think it's gonna work.
So we doing good cop bad.
I'm just saying.
But I'm just saying, for example, you know.
That's my laundry bag.
That's my laundry. But you know, they got, again, and then understanding what your role is in the process. So if you're wanting to be chased, you have to want to be chased.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I say don't make a nigga chase. If you're like girls think I don't think guys like to chase. Some guys like to chase. I think it's stupid. What are we chasing for? What am I jumping? Bitch, you chase. Why do I gotta chase and you don't gotta chase? And if we both getting at each other, it's no chase. You know what I mean? Shit. If you like me, then let's fucking do this. You know what I mean? Shit. Then simple the Janelle clause. Okay, you gotta let me know first. Because I'm down if you're down, maybe.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Shit.
But just like the chick, so y'all working at Dairy Queen and y'all flirting on the daily, right?
Okay.
And it's been 3 months of this shit.
Uh-huh.
And now the employee Christmas party is coming up.
Okay.
Hey, you going to the employee Christmas party? Bitch,
Uh-huh.
you know I'm going to the, all right, I'll see you there.
Okay.
And like everybody show up and it's like, oh, what's up, Jerry, nigga, Brandon? I see you, nice horses, bro. And then fucking Claire show up.
Okay.
And she looks good,
Okay.
nigga. And everybody looks at your ass,
Mhm.
and then they look at Claire.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She letting it be known. Do you feel me?
I mean, if this is where I can shoot a shot at, I'm gonna shoot the shot at. You know what I mean? Shit.
But what I'm saying is like I've had that happen.
Okay.
And I've seen it happen to people where it's like, man, I asked this girl if she was coming tonight. Oh, that bitch? Yeah, she coming tonight. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What you got coming up, Brett?
Not shit, nigga. You can catch me up Motorheads getting this paper.
Okay.
I'm about to get a bus and get the fuck up out of here. Come summertime.
Summertime.
No Will Smith.
I got something coming up.
Said I got something.
Shit. Oh, it's my birthday tomorrow. Shit. Birthday
happy
tomorrow.
Birthday tomorrow.
Then I'm trying to put together a Mother's Day like Zumba class, you know what I mean? I was like,
You work at Motorheads. I sure do, darling. You lot should come in and have a Nashville hot pizza.
and yeah, that's it. Well,
That's it.
as always, you know, you come get your body right at Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium where you always get a free game.
Yeah.
And if you need a character, go ahead and hit up Pop-Up Party Pals. We got over 50 characters for your birthday parties, your corporate events, your...
Yeah. I'm there on like Thursday morning and Friday morning.
You don't want to do the accent?
We should.
We should.
Because if it's good enough for Jesus, it's good enough for Jesus.
Got characters for your birthday parties, your corporate events, your family get-togethers. Hit us up. We're on Facebook. And it's Monday, so next time you'll see me will be on Wednesday for another episode of Girl Talk. That's at 8 o'clock. Don't be late o'clock. And then coming back on Thursday, I'm back live on my page. I can go live again. You know what I mean? So Thursday at 10 o'clock, join me for hold on.
Yeah.
More than okay. So Thursday, 10 o'clock, join us here for another episode of
More Than Ninjas Reacts.
And if you go 7 days in a row, it brings you right back around to today. So join us next Monday at 8:30 for another episode of
A Real Ninjas Podcast.
And y'all enjoy y'all night. Y'all have a great day. Appreciate you for tuning in and getting Ninja starred up.
认真的忍者已经到。